eventually we're going to go to the end. Hastings Pier is quite wide, it's just like a fishing platform really. So I'm just going to punch that out into the tide run. We are about an hour into the flooding tide now, which is usually a good time to pick up some fish, and they're bigger tides as well, so feeling a bit optimistic. Remembering to lock down the spool. And when you put your rod down, it is worth a bit of cloth, and then keep them away from all these personal messages here. These run all the way around the pier, so a little bit of respect for these. But other than that, it's simple fishing here. Cool, that wind's picking up, but I think we've got a little bite on here. Let's have a look. Well, a very small place. Cute little thing, but we're going to put it back, stick that in a bucket and drop it down. Well, let's get this unhooked. Well, the wind is really cutting across. I've just been inside to get a coffee. That's one of the advantages of fishing comfortably on a pier. But I have just spoken to the new leaseholder of the pier, so if you do live down this way and you want to fish Hastings Pier, there's no actual club set up here at the moment. He's just sort of finding his way, so you're not allowed to bring your own food and drink. Officially it closes at 6 in the evenings, but that will run a bit later if they haven't got big events on here. And they're actually looking for someone to take on the fishing side of things here, maybe even start a club. So if you are interested, do let us know in the comments. Might be something you could actually do as a job here, getting involved in the fishing. So we'll have to wait and see how he gets on. So this is slightly unorthodox. What I'm going to do here is do a 2-hook rig. I'm just going to add that little weight on there that I use for the soft plastics, cast it out with, believe it or not, my lure rod. Just want to see what this is like with a few fish on it. Want to test that tip if we manage to get something. So a little bit of fun. If you are new to fishing, this is a bit unorthodox really. You're better off with those big grip leads and these continental rods we've been using. I am looking forward to doing some lure fishing, but not today, because as you can see, it's looking very brown out there, isn't it? Look at that. Always bring a drop net to a pier. You never know how big the fish might run. Actually, this time of year you do get smooth hounds start to come through, and of course there's always a possibility of a bass, but I won't say it. Don't want to tempt fate. quite wide, isn't it? A big old blank space of Hastings Pier. Rules, because it's a pier and it's privately owned, you're not actually allowed to bring food and drink on, your own food and drink, because they sell it on the pier. Now it's starting to rain. I love the rain, right? Managed to get a dogfish on that little lure rod on the luck. I'm really struggling now to pick it up. Let's have a look. Look. Big one as well. Actually, it's a little bit bloodied, but they're alright, they're a tough fish, so we'll put this one back. We've got something on this one now. Another dogfish. I was hoping that was a bass. Piers are a great place for weather watching. Feels like another doggy. Swing it in. Well, a double shot there, a little place, and another nice big dogfish. Oh, it's a flounder. I thought it was a place. Well, it's not a place, I don't think. I think that's a flounder. Yeah, look at the tail. Coming in with a dogfish. So I'm not going to keep the flounder, but that does give you a good idea of the minimum size. That's right on the minimum there, 28. It's going back anyway. I think 28 is a bit small, but we'll put that down in our bucket again. Much maligned the dogfish, but I kind of don't mind. I always think back to when I was a kid and was never catch anything, and then all of a sudden you catch a dogfish and it's like, wow, I've got a dogfish. It's a shark, mum. I'm not going to knock the dogfish. We've had some flounder in place as well, so not too bad. No sign of the bass yet. So I did ask the other day whether anyone wanted a shout out for their own fishing channel on YouTube, and this is LRS Fishing. May be worth you having a look. I'll leave a link here of one of his videos, and if it's pier fishing you like, why not check out our visit to Eastbourne Pier here in the left hand corner as well. Thanks for watching.